Ridwan gets caught, free kick awarded. Now the clock will stop. Well, get him off, treat him. You want the momentum, don't you? That's the thing, Jamie.
It's not doing them any favours. They need to get on with the game. They need to quickly come back.
Here's the heartbreak again, Jamie. After two completely stunning saves, Aaron Nizam does this and just gives it to Sano.
It's funny, he has actually dropped a couple of balls this evening, hasn't he? There was one earlier on that we talked about where he dropped it under no pressure. This time there was a lot more pressure, but he should have dealt with it so much better. He knows that more than anybody.
Saifulesa delivers. It's a little bit flat. Held back on from Firdos by Aki with a little flick on Shawalishak. Push it wide, finds Chalaku. Comfortable for Nozawa.
My word, that did look like it was going to be a golden opportunity. Great work again from Sharot Ishak. Look at the defenders.
Sano. Another corner then, so Albirex will take their time. Sure that this one's not going to travel the 10 yards that the ball needs to, Jamie, or the defenders need to stay. 6 minutes to go. They've only got 3 men in the box. Why would you do that? For a team that knows how to kill things off. The most important thing is that Albirex still haven't conceded in this competition, which is quite an amazing stat, really. Here's Jordan Webb. It's his missed penalty that they are ruined, as it happened very, very late in the piece. It would have killed the game had he scored that penalty. Saifulesa, chances have to be taken now by Warriors. Namrikong tries to help it on and just launch forward. It's 2 against 1 in favour of the attackers here as Fukuda messes it up the first time but recovers.
Well, desperation is the order of the day for Warriors. Baihaki has been pushed up as an auxiliary centre forward now. Fukuda's playing on his own in the middle of the defence.
And when it comes to it, it's that old 1-9 formation where you've just got to get the ball forwards and battle and try and get the second balls. Time ticking by. Just 5 minutes remain. Ridwan out muscled, but wins the free kick.
Well, it'll be the long ball launch forward again.
That's a poor one. Straight through to Nozawa, who you would hazard a guess has got to be in the mix for the man of the match. He's had a fantastic game. It's 4 occasions he's pulled off crucial saves, and that includes that penalty save from Jordan Webb.
It's a valid point. Sadly, of course, Aaron Nizam was in contention for man of the match until a few minutes ago.
The big switch, it's on. Wasn't the big switch that he intended, however he got away with it as Tanaka just feeds it into the path of Sato. 6 orange shirts pouring forwards. There's only 4 defenders. And now they're going to look to keep it in the corner, surely. Tanaka just holding off his man. Just couldn't keep it in play. Clock ticks down faster than the Warriors would like. Manucci just getting involved as well. With a good clearance. Here's the goal scorer, Sano. Time and space, Sano strikes. Ball just spinning into the hands of Hairul Nizam, who bolts it out quickly, but not far enough. Sano's got it again. If he'd have looked up earlier, the shot was on that occasion. Still 5 orange shirts looking to pull forwards. Ball goes into the corner. Kudos Kasman has to be careful as he's on a yellow card, otherwise you feel you know what would have come. Corner awarded.
But at the moment, there's nobody in the pen. Oh, there's one in the penalty area. Going to go short, inevitably.
Looks like he's going to sit on the ball there. Again, not taken from the right position. Sano done for sitting on the ball, according to the linesman. It's a nice ball played forwards for Kuda. Has to mop things up. Here's Ridwan. A bit of time and space. Here's Webb. Can he make amends? Jordan Webb keeps it. Henry Kong gives it away. Rectified though by Ridwan. Hafiz Noor. Shaoli Shak dinks one into the box. And on the volley, what a stunning save again! And it's found the back of the net. The flag's gone up. Flag's gone up. It's not going to count. Cholaku struck it goal bound, and in the end the ball found its way into the back of the net. Clearly that decision was given early doors as well. The linesman's put his flag up. It is going to be offside. You could see that they were playing. Cyberlessa not happy at all. He's going to talk himself into trouble.
You can't talk to the officials like that. Reaching for the yellow card has to be. Oh my, what drama at the death though. It looked to me like there was a handball in there as well. Could easily have been a second penalty.
Well, you feel there'll be at least a minute added on to this, but it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Sure, the replays will show us and tell us. There's that little ball down there. Shaoli Shak just hangs it up. There's the opportunity from Cholaka, and that was the offside there. Ridwan it was that followed up. Well, there's going to be 1 minute of time added on, so it is literally last chance saloon now. Ridwan fires that forwards. Firos loses out. Cyclesa goes in strong, wins the ball. Well, Hafiz Noor wanting a free kick, not given. Frustration and temper starting to boil here. Into the final few seconds. The ball flicked back inside. Feel this will be launched anywhere. It is towards the corner. Ridwan needs to get it under control, and does. The referee checks his watch, and a little slip at the optimum moment could be good night for the Warriors, and Albirex winning 3 in a row. The ball flicked forwards, the referee checks his watch and blows the whistle, and it's the Albirex players that fall to the ground with joy. It's 3 in a row in the League Cup for Albirex Niigata. They did the double 2 years ago with the two cup competitions, the League Cup and the Singapore Cup. It was the treble last year. They're top of the table in the S-League now, and the first piece of silverware makes its way back over to the Jurongi Stadium as Albirex Niigata win for the first time ever in history in extra time with the League Cup in the new format that it is. It came courtesy of Sano, a mistake from Hairul Nizam, who'd been pretty much perfect all night. He dropped the ball right into the path of Sano, and 20 minutes into time added on,